Hi, Blind Guy Garage. You can see it's the hook. Um, I guess you can call this thing Captain Hook, El Conquistador hook. I don't know, cause it's a big hook, and it originally came about because I was in diesel school, and all these fellers were driving their big diesel trucks, and they're obviously too young to be able to afford that truck, so somebody bought it for them, and they put hooks behind them, and it's these hooks they're paying like $200 for them and stuff. And I was scrapping all the time, and I ran up on this thing. It's an old crane hook, and I was like, God, if I ever found a hook, I told myself if I ever found a hook that would work and be bigger than that, I'd mess with them, because at the time I was only driving that, and they're in their 12 valve and their 24 valve Cummins and Duramaxes, and you got all this language on their truck about Cummins and blowings and all these things, and I'm like, y'all sure are proud of that. But if I ever found something like that, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna build something. So this is also something that'll kind of showcase if it'll show in the camera. I used to know how to weld. I used to could weld really good here. So this is, of course, it's actually hollow, but it's full of mud right now. This is an old receiver tube. I cut an old receiver or hitch off of it, and then I cut the shank off of this. It had a big shank come out about this far, and it's about 2-inch diameter solid steel. And this crane hook's rated for like 80,000. I don't know, it's insanely high. And we were practicing TIG welding at the time at the school, so I TIGged this all up. So it's been through a lot of abuse. It's never even had a chance at cracking or anything. But turn that TIG torch all the way up. I mean, it turned all of this stuff purple all the way out to about here, and there's no filling material in that. And I mean, if you could see it, it even puddled. There's even some puddle right there out here to the side where I would pull the material in with a TIG torch. But guys, this thing weighs like 80 pounds, and I use it as the counterweight on the mini tractor, which we're going to be getting the mini tractor back up and going. But I thought it'd be funny. That's the only reason why I built it, is I thought it'd be hilarious. I mean, it's heavy, and getting it loaded in a hitch a lot of times is half the battle. If you look up my company name, Mowers and More, on Facebook, you'll see a picture of and it's Mowers, the letter N, and More. You'll see a picture with this hook hanging out of the front of the mini tractor, and it's in the mini tractor for counterweight, because you take that off, the mini tractor does wheelies, and on another video on this channel you'll see it. But there's a full-blown, that's solid steel, boys. That thing is wicked heavy. But with a truck, I mean, the Z71 here is sitting at factory ride height, really, with a 33. Yeah, and she's still pretty low to the ground. So when it was on the old Dodge there, I was dragging it on the ground every now and again. But I come out of the school after I'd built it, and I had to put a lock and hitch on it, a lock and pin. And then fellers, I had a crowd of dudes standing around the back of the beat up old Dodge, and they were all just staring at it. And I was like, what are y'all doing? How much you want for the hook? It's not for sale. So it had the desired effect. They were like, they had hook envy. I don't know. I thought it was funny. Well, guys, let me know what you think. Comment below. And y'all stay blessed.